Back at crack at it with a bad habit. We out here, NYC with it. Okay, we here in the EBN studios, back with another Think Like a Woman video. Okay, you guys already know the Vibes Cartel, how we get down. All right, unedited content those, and I'm giving y'all the real. Okay, I've been around a lot of women, and I know that I'm speaking the real because when I talk to women, I literally tell them about themselves, and they usually agree with me. Okay, so if there's women in the comment section as well, if you don't agree with what I'm saying, feel free to go in the comment section and let me know that you think I'm wrong. But however, typically it don't go down like that, you heard? But today's video is why women stay when they should leave. Okay, now this is not only specific to women, because men do this too. Sometimes men should have been leave that relationship, but you're still there. So this can apply to more than just women, but once again, the name of the series is called Think Like a Woman. So I'm trying to teach you how to think like a woman, okay? So why women specifically leave? And I need y'all to understand, for the serial cheaters out there, just because these are some reasons why a woman will stay even though they should leave, a lot of times they will come to their senses at some point in time. You can't just keep mentally abusing people and thinking that nothing gonna happen, okay? And you wanna know another thing? Women and men that do this, they usually typically believe that men have to cheat or women have to cheat. You wanna know why they believe that? Because they're also cheaters. You know what I'm saying? Any woman or man that has told me that they don't trust women, they think that all women cheat, they think that all men cheat, they have cheated in their life. And then like my follow-up question usually is, oh, so why you think that? Have you cheated before? And then they'd be like, yeah. And it's like, okay, so that's probably why you had trust issues, because you are already extending a low level of trust. And now maybe you didn't cheat first, but you know what? You cheated back. And you know what you could have just did? Leave. You know what I'm saying? I think I need people to understand that. You can just leave. I had a whole conversation with my family about this the other day. Like they believe that you should, like, bro, toxicity is not good for the soul, bro. I need you to understand, there's too many people out there in the world. If somebody calls you mental heartache, leave, bruh. Leave, bruh. Leave. If somebody's causing you mental heartache, bruh, I need you to leave. That's what I need you to do. I need you to stop staying around and mentally abusing yourself. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. I need y'all to understand that it's not worth it. I don't think that y'all be getting it's not worth it. Y'all be like, oh yeah, let me just stay and try to work it out. Okay, but today we're gonna get into some reasons as to why women stay when they should leave. So the first one, all right, if you see me looking over, it's because I got a list of my stuff. Like I sometimes I'm gonna go off the cuff with it, and sometimes I want to make sure that I got my stuff prepared for you, because at the end of the day, I'm telling my jokes during the bit and whatnot. But I actually really, once again, I'm trying to unite and share to y'all some really essential information, because there's a lot of people out there that want to be able to win the game, so the game don't beat them, but they're not armed with the information. Okay, my phone doing some wacky stuff. But anyway, I remember the first couple ones. The first one, they're emotionally attached. Okay, they are emotionally attached. Now, anybody can be emotionally attached. It's not like specific to men or whatever, once again, or men or women, but once again, this is called the Think Like a Woman. So, we're talking about women here. Emotional attachment, now, some women out here nowadays, they demons, okay? Some women are demons. I talk to women, they be like, oh no, I can cheat on the guy and mean nothing, right? But does it though? You know what I'm saying? Now, I'll just go into the stereotype of life, right? The stereotype and double standards that exist in life currently, and I didn't make it up, right? But these things do happen. Now, the stereotype is that women have to have some type of emotion for the guy that they're cheating on their original guy with in order to do the cheating. They can't just go sit on some random eggplant just because, right? On the male side, though, males can probably be in love with their girl and still go cheat and just go stick the eggplant in a hole real quick and then come back to their girl. Because say their girl is not pleasing them sexually or doesn't want to give them any type of sexual intercourse, or it's just rude and just not really feeling the relationship is starting to back up. And so that man says, you know what, I like her or I love her in a lot of ways. Maybe I just want to fill a certain void that this girl's not feeling. So let me go do what I do. You know what I'm saying? But me, I tend to encourage men to just leave, bro. Just leave, because, it's going to help perpetuate more of a lack of trust in your life, because you're doing things that's already extending a lack of trust, okay? So women get that emotional attachment for sure as to why they don't want to leave. And even though maybe they're cheating and they're sitting on eggplants, they don't necessarily want to leave, though, because they just giving this guy the coochie. But you taking them on dates, you loving them, you hugging them, you cuddling them. She don't want to cuddle this guy. She don't want to stay on his airplane and leave. You know what I'm saying? There might not be no foreplay involved. But you eating in the box like it's groceries. You know what I'm saying? You Roddy Rich in the box. You know, you Roddy Rich in the box. But she don't want some dude that she just, you know what I'm saying, sitting on his eggplant to Roddy Rich the box. Usually, unless she disrespectful like that, or, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? Because, you know what I'm saying, it'd be like that sometimes. But emotional attachment is a big thing, especially when it comes to women. Women are just naturally more emotional than men. These are just facts. Women are naturally more emotional than men, so you're going to have more emotional reactions. And that's also why the stereotype and the double standard is that women have to have some type of emotional reaction to cheat. So that's why I think a lot of more men leave when their woman cheats than a woman leaves when when a man cheats on them. And a lot of times a woman literally will stay if they get cheated on. It's like, I know serial cheaters. They're like, all right, yeah, after the first time, she stayed. So it was like, all right, I kept doing it. You know what I'm saying? If you let somebody do something one time and you don't correct it, it's just going to happen over and over again. If you stand for nothing, you'll stand for anything. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you don't want to show people that you stand for nothing, because they're going to realize that you're going to keep standing. If they just keep hitting your legs over and over again with more crap, you're going to keep standing. At some point, you got to fight back or you got to walk away. You know what I'm saying? So emotional attachment is facts. They have that emotional attachment to these individuals, and maybe they just giving the other people intercourse. And then you got, you know, they're afraid to start over. I had a whole conversation with a woman they're both parties are cheating on each other. And I'm like, yo, you gotta leave the dude, bro. Like, what are you doing? Because women ask me for advice all the time, right? So I'll be like, yo, just leave this man. And she'd be like, oh, but I'm not ready. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm not ready. Bro, when I tell you, Shorty showed me a picture of her getting clapped, bro. I'm like, bro, you're ready to leave the man. Because if you are getting clapped by somebody else, how are you trying to tell me that you're not ready to leave your man? Because then you want to go back to your man and act like nothing going on and everything. I don't get that concept. You've already mentally left, but your body is just wanting to explore other things. But that's why your body got to the point that it wants to explore the things, because you already mentally left. I think I've said this in other videos, but once a woman leaves in her brain, she leaves that relationship up here, it's over. You ain't getting her back. Once she leaves up here, it's over. Leave that girl alone. Once you realize that she's starting to mentally distance herself from you, you know, over a course of time, you need to leave her alone. Leave her alone. Okay? Skedaddle. Get about here. Okay? But she not going to leave you, because a lot of people, they realize, and a lot of times, you know, the single pool, if you're not enjoying being single, a lot of times the single pool, it sucks. You go to sleep by yourself. You don't got nobody to text. Nobody got real love for you. You know what I'm saying? You don't really got nobody you can go outside with on some date stuff. Like, single life can definitely suck. But it can also be amazing. You only worry about yourself. You not worry about nobody else's emotions. You paying for everything for yourself. Like, you going places for yourself. You can meet different women, and you can interact with different women. You can interact with different people. You can do what you want. Go home when you want. Talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to talk to everybody every 5 seconds. So there's definitely pros and cons. But, you know, when you're in a relationship for so long, you probably forget what it is. Feel like to be single. You know what I'm saying? You forget what it be like. Feel like to be single and to be by yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you're afraid of that. You're afraid of being by yourself. You're afraid of being single. You're afraid of going on dates and having to learn somebody else. And trust me, I've been in that same thing. Whereas, like, I didn't want to be single because, like, single life sucks. You got to learn more people. You got to learn yourself again, because you probably, like, dove so deep into that relationship. If you know, have strong feelings for that person, you probably dove so deep into that you like, damn, you know, how am I going to come back up out of this? You know what I'm saying? So that's what it'd be like for real. Everybody afraid to start over, you know what I'm saying? And it's just a fear of being single as well. Like, you're afraid of being single. No one want to be single sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You want at least a person that you can lay up with. Even if that's not your girl. You want a person you can lay up with. I ain't mad at that. You can't be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? A person that you want to lay with one time for the one time. You know, everyone wants like a little love and touch. Maybe not all the time, and I don't gotta feel like it's coming from your girlfriend, but people want that. But you know, girls, they don't want to leave. They want that. Even if they want to go sit on a different eggplant, they want, a lot of times people in general too, they want their cake and eat it too. They want to have their cake, eat it too. And me, I'd rather encourage y'all to stop doing that to people. You know what I'm saying? Me, now, you know, keeping it 1,000 back in high school, I tried to cheat. It didn't work. I wasn't good at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just think it was meant for me not to be a cheater. I never tried to cheat a day in my life after that. One thing I will do, though, is leave. You know what I'm saying? Goodbye. You know what I'm saying? And once y'all get in your head, once you get a certain caliber of woman, once that woman start doing some nonsense, don't feel the need to feed into the nonsense. Because sometimes women do nonsense to spice it up or whatever. And if you're just a timid male or whatever, but I'm not even trying to do the whole alpha timid male type of thing, but you got to boss up as a man, bro. Boss up for your emotions, boss up for your future. If you got kids you want, boss up for them so they know that they wouldn't have a scary dad as a role model. You know what I'm saying? Because if they see their baby, they moms, which may be either that person's wife or baby moms, disrespecting you emotionally, physically, mentally, like, they gonna look at you like a coward. They're not gonna respect you as much. And if you a father walking around when your offspring don't respect you, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? What is the point? Okay. Now another thing is too, women do believe that they can change the man and to stop being a lusty whore. They do believe that though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women, they do go into situations saying that they believe they can change them. Like, yo, but I can, like, so some women like projects. And like a lot of women like projects. I'm gonna keep it tight. A lot of women like projects that they know going in, even though they doing the whole, like, because, you know, women will test the waters, right, to see if you got mad hoes. They'll just be like, especially if they think that you got mad hoes and they really just because they think you're attractive, so they'll do things like, but you got mad hoes. I don't want to be one of your hoes, whatever. My alarm, whatever. So they will be like, oh, you got mad hoes, dude, right? And I don't want to be one of your hoes. Essentially, they want to be one of your hoes, but they want you to be on some like, oh, nah, I want you. I'm telling you, bro. They want to feel that specialness, okay? They want to feel that specialness that you treating them this way because you like them specifically. You know what I'm saying? So, but for real though, they do believe they can change a man. If a man's a serial cheater, you not change, bro. Perfect example, one of my ex's friends, oh my gosh. She caught woman in his phone. She caught woman texting him. I think she might have damn near caught him cheating in the crib. I'm like, and she did not leave. I'm like, bro, I even told my ex, I'm like, yo, do you even have a conversation with this girl, bro? Because I'm an honest dude. I would straight up sit her down, right? Not right here at the time, but, you know, I would sit her down, maybe on my ex's couch, and I would volunteer to have that conversation with her. Because at the end of the day, I'm not down for men doing stuff like that. I'm not down for women doing stuff like that. We don't treat each other how we want to be treated, and I don't get that. I don't get that as a human being. Why we do things to others that we would not want done to ourselves. I don't get that. People love doing that. Because if someone's cheating on you, you would go buck wild. But you doing it to somebody else for what? Because you feel like you can? And I don't like that. So I would deadass tell her, and then the conversation never happened because she never wanted to leave this guy. But I would dead tell her, like, yo, this is not what you want in life, bro. Like, you can find somebody else that's not going to do this to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're constantly putting yourself through that mental turmoil. But I will say, though, women like projects, and they don't necessarily like nice guys or things going right all the time. You know what I'm saying? I've dated a girl as well that said she would get arguments with me sometimes just because she'd be bored and she wanted a reaction out of me. That don't sound like the most nuts thing in the world, bro. So we can't just have peace. That's why, bro, we can't just have peace. Once again, this is really the reason why I'm making these videos. Unification. Why can't we have peace? You want to argue with me so bad? I want peace. Like, bro, I'm telling you, she would literally get into random arguments with me out of like boredom and just wanting a reaction out of me. I'm like, bro, we can't just watch some TV or something. Let's cuddle. Like, tickle my leg or something. Like, come on, bro. Like, you over here doing nonsense for no reason. Like, come on, you bugging out, bro. You bugging out, bro. But they do believe they can change men. They would rather take, and I'm not talking about all women. This is some women. Because some women want a guy that's coming in healed, ready to command a household or ready to lead them. Because men, they typically let the woman lead, but at the same time, they don't want the woman to lead. So I know a lot of standoffish men, timid men that like alpha women. I've seen it happen. But me personally, I can't do that. Like, my woman can't be the alpha. I'm sorry. Like, it's going to be too much butt heads. Now, I want my woman to take control for sure at times. But I want to also be able to can take that control. It could be equal. It don't have to be like I'm here, she here. It could definitely be equal, but it can't be her here, me here. It just can't happen. I'm sorry. Because I'm too much of an alpha myself. So two alphas tend to not be able to mesh together. You know what I'm saying? But nice guys, that nice guys finish last thing. It's not that you can't be nice to a woman, though. That's what people also get misconstrued. It's not that you can't be nice to a woman. It's that you can't go in being too damn nice. You can't go into the situation being nice. Now, when you start to show signs of what you can do, she'll pick up on that. And then that'll make her stay around. But if you are out here trying to show it all in one time, they will just pick that, use it, grab it, put it in their pocket, and go take it to somebody else that's going to disrespect them. And maybe not disrespect them, but show them in a slower manner, you know, all right, this is what I can do. You like this? All right, cool. If you stay around, you might get this one. Now they like this one. Now they might stay. People want to see that progression. They don't want it all at one time because they'll just take it and they'll just leave with it. Once again, speaking from experience. You know what I'm saying? I ain't to speak from people I know, experience, life. Because I done lived a lot of life. I'm here to tell my stories. And I don't think it's going to go down, hopefully, how it's going down for other people who give out, I guess, the secrets or whatever. You know, I'm not really trying to give out secrets. I'm just speaking from experience and speaking from other people's mouths without, you know, name dropping, whatever. Because once again, I talk to women, a lot of women in my family, date a lot of women. And, you know, I've been able to come to the point where I'm at right now, where I ain't trying to get played by any and nobody. You know what I'm saying? Not a woman, not a man. You feel me? But definitely not a woman. And that's why I'm trying to help you think like a woman, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit that like button, okay? I'm dropping gems, dropping jewels. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, subscribe to the channel. You got more Think Like a Woman on the way. I'm telling you, by the time you watch this video, there's another video to watch. Sure? Check that playlist out, okay? My name is Taylor Elajas. Win the game before the game beats you. Chill out.